Hello everyone. In this video, we want to talk about errors. So we have a data set here where I want to divide the price by the quantity. And of course, when I try to divide something by 0, we are essentially going to get an error. Now, if you want to read about the different types of errors that are there, I already have a really nice video on this on YouTube. The link is there along with the video, so you can have a look at that. In fact, I'll share the link in this workbook as well so that you have easy access to it. But the video is not really going to explain to you the different types of errors. I'm going to talk more about how to deal with them. So first, we want to divide my prices by the quantity. Now, obviously, we get a div 0 here because we can't really divide a number by 0. And the quantity is 0, maybe because we haven't sold any product. The first thing I would want to do is to highlight the errors. Now, there are a couple of different ways of doing it. Let me copy the formula one more time. Now, the first way would be to apply conditional formatting. So we go to home and then select conditional formatting. And we want to create a new rule. And in the rule, we will select a formula. And when the formula comes as true, we would like a format. So let's select the format as maybe a red color like this. And we also want the font to be bold in white color. Now, what we will write here is that equal to is error. So ISERROR. And we will only select the first cell, which is E8. Not the entire range. We just want to select the first cell, which is E8, no dollar signs. And the moment I click on OK, you notice that wherever there is an error, it gets highlighted, which is very cool. So tomorrow, if there is another error that comes in, that gets highlighted as well. Now, if you're not really interested in applying a conditional format and you just want to quickly spot where the errors are, then we can use go to special. So we select the range, we press Ctrl plus G, which is go to, and then we go to special. And we say that we want to find all the formulas because an error can only happen when there's a formula. And the formula is resulting in an error. So I'm only selecting the fourth part. And the moment we click on OK, that doesn't really work. Let me try that one more time. Okay. Let me not do this with an array formula. Let me do it one formula at a time. Arrays might create some problems. Let's do it one more time. So Control G, special, and then we select formulas with errors. And there you go. It has highlighted both of these. And of course, now you can count it or maybe put a color on it. But what if we want to count the number of errors? See, this is a small data and you can visually see how many errors are there. But if it's a large data set, let's say 10,000 records, and there might be 5 errors hidden somewhere in it, you would also want to count it, isn't it? To do that, I'm going to say equal to is error only on one cell. So if I do this on 1.5, we get a false because that's not really an error. But if I do it on E10, which is an error, we get a true value, which means that if I do it with the entire range, that means from E8 till E17, we are going to get a series of true and false, where true is an error and false isn't. So the answer looks like this. Now we would like to convert the true into a 1 and the false into a 0 so that I can then sum up the number of ones that are coming in. For this, we use a unary operator, which is also a double negative. And basically, the unary operator will convert your true into a 1 and the false into a 0. Click on enter. And let me convert everything into a number. And the result looks like this. Very cool. Finally, I can just say, let's find the sum of all the ones that are coming in. So it gives me 2. So basically, we are first converting the errors into a true and the non-errors into a false. After that, we are converting the trues into a 1 and the false into a 0. And then if we sum up the number of ones that are coming, that basically tells me how many errors are there. Now we have to do all of this because Excel does not really have a count errors function by default.